Good afternoon. Today I'd like to talk to you about a mandatory settlement conference, also known and referred to as an MSC. You'll have one of these, at least one, I'm sure, in the course of your case. It's very important that you understand what is at an MSC, what it's supposed to and designed to be, and then also what it is not, so that you don't get disappointed or misunderstand exactly what to expect from an MSC. An MSC is a court appearance in front of the judge by the attorneys. Usually, before COVID, we had each of our clients would attend an MSC unless there was extenuating circumstances that prevented them from doing so. But the court prefers that the individual who's been hurt be available at the MSC because they can be very helpful in solving some of the issues or the questions that the judge may ask or the defense attorney may ask. So it is important that you're familiar with it and that you put it on your calendar that it's taking place on that day. And then what I ask is that even though you may not be attending, because right now the courts won't allow us or anyone to come to the courts, we do our settlement appearances by phone. But I want you to be available by phone so that I have an opportunity to talk with you should I need to call you and then give you the disposition as necessary. So it is something that will need you to be available by your cell phone. You don't need to be on the line. If I need to call you during the course of the MSC, I will do so. At the end of the MSC, I will then give you a call. So that's important that we have availability and keep up the communication. Now, for what is an MSC? An MSC is when either party has a request for the court's assistance on any of the issues that could be engaged in the case. Specifically, that could be things such as resolution of the case, or determination of benefits, or determination of medical treatment, or determination of permanent disability and the need for either a trial or a resolution or a referral to, say, a QME or an additional QME. So there's lots of reasons why an MSC may be necessary during the course of a case. It's when the negotiation part, the phone calls, the letters, the emails back and forth between my office and the defense have broken down and we can't get the communication or an answer to our questions or our requests in a timely manner. So our only remedy at that point is, because we can't make the defendants do what they're supposed to do, okay? We can't make them do that. We can encourage them, we communicate with them, we solicit them. But if in the end they don't respond to us, and unfortunately that happens, so much so that I'm in court probably 3 days a week because of that not happening, okay? Then my only remedy for my clients is to take that case to the court and ask for assistance in resolving the issue that exists. Sometimes the mandatory settlement conference is actually a settlement of the entire case, and that's usually at the end of the case. You may have a mandatory settlement conference set right now, and that's why you're reviewing this video, because your case is ready to go, but we're unable to get to a place and therefore we need the assistance of the court to tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm a little bit high, a little bit low, the defense a little bit high or a little bit low. So the judge provides his expertise in overseeing the arguments that we both would make to him. And then at the end of that, then we have an opportunity to, like I say, talk to our clients and see if we can resolve it. If we can, great. If we can't, then we set the matter for trial on whatever issue is there. So mandatory settlement conference is absolutely critical. It has to take place before a matter is set for trial. We'll never get to a trial without going through a mandatory settlement conference first. So they're very critical and very important. And your role is very important because we need you to be available, that I can reach you from the conference if need be. But most importantly, that I be able to talk with you immediately following that conference so that you're kept up to speed, I kept up to speed, and the case can proceed without any further delays than necessary. Okay? So that's what a mandatory settlement conference is all about. And we will talk about that as we get closer to it, and or remind you that your attendance, or at least your being available by a phone, is critical to us and required for that morning or the afternoon. So that's what it's all about, and you'll hear about it a little bit more, and we'll go from there. Thank you.